Hello students, good morning. Welcome back to Crashing online class. In today's session, we will solve some problems from pair of linear equation in two variable. Okay, so in that exercise number 3.1, page number 69. Okay, yes, I'll solve some exercise problems. So the first question is given by first question. After tells his daughter, his daughter seven years ago I was seven times as old as you were then. Also 3 years from now, 3 years from now, 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically. Okay. So this is the question, isn't it? Okay. See here. According to this question, after tells his daughter, this is one situation. Okay, one situation given here. So according to this, after tells his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. Okay. Another situation given also. 3 years from now, 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Okay. Represent this situation algebraically. Okay. So first you have to represent this given situation algebraically, and later you have to represent this situation graphically. Okay. There are two questions. First you have to represent the situation algebraically and later graphically. Okay. See students, actually in this question they did not ask to find out their present age. Okay. They did not ask find their present age graphically or algebraically. They did not. Just they asked to represent the situation algebraically and graphically. Okay. Just you have to represent. No need to find out their age. Okay. No need to find their present age. Okay. Yes. So solution, first I will consider solution. Okay, yes. So here two persons, first one Aftab and the second person his daughter, isn't it? So first I will consider let x be the present age of Aftab. Let x be the present age of Aftab and y be the present age of his daughter. Present age of his daughter. Okay, yes. So now there are two situations. Okay, so therefore I'll make two columns. Okay, so therefore I'll make two columns. The first column is about 7 years ago. Okay, 7 years ago. Okay, 7 years ago. Okay, first column is about 7 years ago, and the second column is about 3 years from now. Okay, 3 years from now means after 3 years. Okay, after 3 years. After 3 years. Okay, yes. So now 7 years ago, actually the present age of Aftab is X, isn't it? So therefore 7 years ago, what was Aftab's age? Okay, Aftab's age, okay, 7 years ago, Aftab's age X minus 7, isn't it? Next, what about his daughter's age? Daughter's age, actually daughter's present age, how much? Daughter's present age is Y. So therefore 7 years ago his daughter's age was Y minus 7. Okay, yes. Now what was the relationship between Aftab's age and his daughter's age 7 years ago? So given here 7 years ago I was means Aftab was, what about Aftab's age here? X minus 7. I was 7 times as old as you were then. Means 7 times means 7 into his daughter's age. What about his daughter's age? Y minus 7. Okay, we'll simplify x minus 7, right, as it is 7 into y, 7 into 7. Okay, 7 into y equal to how much? 7y. 7 sevens are 49, so that we will get a minus 49. Okay, so we'll simplify x minus 7, shift this 7y to the left hand side so that it will become minus 7y. Shift this minus 49 to the left hand side, it will become plus 49 equal to 0. Okay, yes, now we simplify x minus 7y. Okay, minus 7 plus 49 equal to how much? Plus 42. Plus 42 equal to 0. Okay, so I will get one equation. So consider it as equation number 1. Okay, yes. So same thing for after 3 years. Okay, so after 3 years, what will be the Aftab's age as well as his daughter's age? Okay, Aftab's age. Okay, Aftab's present age how much? X. So therefore after 3 years his age will be x plus 3. Okay, x plus 3. Okay, again what about his daughter's age? Daughter's present age is y. So therefore after 3 years what will be his daughter's age? Y plus 3. Okay, y plus 3. Yes. So now what will be the relationship between Aftab's age and his daughter's age after 3 years? See here condition. Also 3 years from now means after 3 years I shall be 3 times. I shall be means who? Aftab. Okay, Aftab. What about Aftab's age? X plus 3. I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. You means who? His daughter. Okay. So what about his daughter's age? Daughter's age is y plus 3. Okay. Yes. So now x plus 3 as it is 3 into y, 3y, 3 into 3, 9. Okay. Yes. So x plus 3, shift this 3y simplify to the left hand side, so that we will get minus 3y. Shift this plus 9 to the left hand side, it will become minus 9 equal to 0. Okay, so we will simplify x minus 3y, okay, plus 3 minus 9 equal to how much? Minus 6 equal to 0. So I will consider it as equation number 2. Okay, so therefore the answer for the first question, what is that? Represent this situation algebraically. That means equation 1 and equation 2 is the algebraic representation of this given situation. They just asked to represent. They did not ask to find out their age. Present age, no need to find. Just they asked to represent the situation algebraically. So therefore, equation 1 as well as equation 2 is the algebraic representation of this given situation. Okay. So now we'll simplify the second question. What is that? Graphically. Okay. How to represent this situation graphically? Okay. Yes. See students, to represent this situation graphically, we need points, isn't it? To plot the graph, we need some points, isn't it? Without the points, we cannot plot, right? Okay. So therefore, now I am going to find out the points related to the equation number 1 as well as the equation number 2. Okay? Yes. So now, okay, yes. So now I'll write this equation number 1 and equation number 2 separately. Yeah. What about equation number 1? X minus 7y plus 42 equal to 0. This is your equation number 1. What about equation number 2? X minus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. This is your equation number 2. Okay. Yes. So now I will take the points. Okay. So that means I will consider the table. Okay. Yes. So here this is x, this is y, and the third table is about points. Okay. Yes. The same thing for the equation number 2. This is x, this is y, and this is points. Okay. See students, I will not do here elimination method. Okay. If they ask to solve graphically, like our previous session, during that time we have to do the elimination method and we have to find out the common points, isn't it? But here we no need to do the elimination method because here they did not ask to find out their present age. They just asked to represent the situation graphically. Okay. Yes. So therefore, consider any point. You can consider any point. Okay. So here, in the place of x, I will consider let x is equal to 0. I will consider. Okay. So in the place of x, I will consider 0. Okay. So now substitute here equation number 1. Equation 1 implies, what about equation 1? X minus 7y plus 42 equal to 0. In the place of x, substitute 0. So 0 minus 7y plus 42 equal to 0. Okay. Yes. So shift this 42 to the right hand side. Okay. So 0 minus 7y is nothing but minus 7y. While this plus 42 comes to the right hand side, it will become minus 42. So both side minus and minus, so that it will become plus. Okay. So therefore y equal to 42 by here, the value of y is equal to 6. Okay. So first point obtained. Okay. So now take the another one. Okay. So students, remember, while they are taking the value of x, the value of y should not be fraction. Okay, if it is fraction, it is difficult to plot the points. So therefore, remember students, always the value of y must be integer. Okay, either it may be negative or positive, whatever. Okay, but it must be integer. Then it is easy to plot those points in your graph. Okay, yes. So now, one more point you have to consider. In the place of x, you have to consider one more point, isn't it? Okay. So now which point you will consider? One point fixed here. Okay. So now which point you will consider? In the place of x, which point you will consider? I will consider another point. 7 I will consider. If suppose x is equal to 7, then what about the value of y? Okay. So let x is equal to 7. Okay. Now equation 1 implies equation 1. Okay, in the place of x, substitute 7. So 7 minus 7y plus 42 equal to 0. Okay. So 7 plus 42 equal to how much? 49. Okay. So therefore minus 7y plus 49 equal to 0. Okay. So shift this 49 to the right hand side. So therefore minus 7y equal to minus 49. Okay. So both sides minus and minus. So what it will become? Plus. So therefore what about the value of y here? So therefore y equal to 49 by 7. 7 ones are 49. 7 sevens are 49. So therefore what about the value of y? Y is equal to 7. Okay. So if x is equal to 7, then what about the value of y? Y is equal to 7. Again, if x is equal to 0, then what about the value of y? Y is equal to 6. Okay. So now points. X is equal to 0, y is equal to 6. So therefore, what about your point? 0, 6. Students, don't write 6, 0. That is wrong. First, always you have to write x coordinate. Okay. What is the x coordinate here? 0. So this 0 should come first. Okay. Next, what about the y coordinate? Y coordinate is equal to 6. So therefore, the second coordinate must be 6. Next again, x is equal to 7. So therefore, 7 comma y is also equal to 7. So therefore, 7 comma 7. Okay. So first points are finished. So now we will move towards the second table. Okay. Yes. Now which points we will consider again? Okay. If suppose again I will consider x is equal to 0. Okay. So let x is equal to 0. Let x is equal to 0. Okay. Then what about equation number 2 here? Equation number 2 implies. Okay. What about equation 2 here? X minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. In the place of x, substitute 0. So 0 minus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. Okay. So 0 minus 3y equal to how much? Minus 3y. Minus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. Now shift this minus 6 to the right hand side so that you will get a minus 3y is equal to 6. So therefore y is equal to 6 by minus 3. Okay. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are. So therefore what about the value of y? Y is equal to minus 2. Okay. So therefore if x is equal to 0, then what about the value of y? Y is equal to minus 2. Okay. So now one more point you have to consider. One more point. Okay. So x is equal to, how much will be? If suppose x is equal to 3, I will consider 3. Okay. You can consider any point, but remember the value of y must be integer. It should not be fraction. Okay. Yes. So now, if x is equal to 3, okay, then what about the equation number 2 here? Equation 2 implies in the place place of x, substitute 3 here. So 3 minus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. Okay, yes. So 3 minus 6 equal to how much? Minus 3. Okay. So minus 3y equal to 0. Shift this minus 3 to the right hand side. So that we will get the minus 3y is equal to 3. So therefore y is equal to 3 by minus 3. Okay. So 3 by minus 3 how much? 3 cancelled. So you will get y is equal to minus 1. Isn't it? 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So therefore you will get y is equal to minus 1. So therefore what about the value of y? Y is equal to minus 1. Okay. So now we write the points. X coordinate is 0, y coordinate is minus 2. So therefore what about point? 0, minus 2. 0, minus 2. Again x coordinate is 3, y coordinate is minus 1. So therefore what about your point? 3, minus 1. Okay. So therefore points obtained. So now it means to plot the graph. Okay. So now we plot the graph of these two situations. Okay. Yes. See students, you can solve this problem in notes, but graph you have to draw it in a graph sheet. Okay. So later you can stick that graph sheet to your notes. Okay, no problem. Okay. But you have to draw the graph in a graph sheet only. Okay. Yes. So now this is x, O, x dash. This is y, O and y dash. Okay. So now we'll take the points. Just look at your x axis. What is the highest point here? Highest point is 7, isn't it? Along the x axis, highest point is 7. Okay. So therefore consider 7 or 8 points on the x axis. Okay, but take 1 centimeter. Okay, so take 1 centimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so do you have any negative number on the x axis? Not there. So therefore, on the negative x axis, consider any 2 points enough. Okay, next again y axis. Okay, so what is the highest point on the positive y axis? Positive y axis highest point is 7. Okay, so which is your positive y axis? From O to y. Okay, so this is your positive y axis. O to y dash is negative y axis. Okay, so first I will consider the points on O to y, positive y axis. Okay, so 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take 1 centimeter. Next, do you have negative number on the y-axis? Yes, minus 2 and minus 1, isn't it? Okay. So along the negative y-axis, minus 1, minus 2, take one extra point, minus 3. Okay. Yes. So now we plot the points. Okay. So first point. So first we draw the first one. This equation number 1. What is the first point? 0, 6. Okay, 0. Where is your 0? Yes, this is your 0. Okay, 0, 6. 0, 6 on the y-axis. Yes. So what is the coordinate of this point? 0, 6. Okay. Next, second point 7, 7. Okay. Along the x-axis 7. Along the y-axis also 7. Yes. So therefore, what is the coordinate of this point? 7, 7. Okay. So now join these 2 points. Okay. Yes, we'll join those 2 points. Yes. We'll extend that point. We'll extend that line. Okay. Yes. So what is the equation of this line? The equation of this line is equation number 1. Okay. What is the equation number 1? X minus 7y plus minus 7y plus 42 equal to 0. This is the equation of this first line. Okay. So now we'll plot the second points. Okay. So first point is 0 comma minus 2. Okay. 0, 0 comma minus 2. Minus 2 is on the y axis. So therefore 0 comma minus 2. So therefore this is your point. 0 comma minus 2. Okay. Next, what about the second point? 3 comma minus 1. Okay. 3 on the x axis. Minus 1. Yes. So this is 3 comma minus 1. So therefore now which 2 points I have to join? Now join these 2 points. Draw arrow mark. You can extend this line. Okay. So now what is the equation of this second line? Equation of this second line is given by x minus 3y, x minus 3y minus 6 equal to 0. Okay. So is it finished here? No. We have to write the scale. This is important. Okay. X scale and y scale. Okay. So first I will write the x scale. X scale 1 centimeter is equal to, along the x axis, 1 centimeter is equal to how much you need to check out? 2 minus 1, 1. 3 minus 2, 1. 4 minus 3, 1. So therefore, along the x axis, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Okay. So what about the y scale? Okay. So y scale 1 centimeter is equal to, this is your y axis, along the y axis 1 centimeter is equal to how much unit? Okay, see 2 minus 1, 1, 3 minus 2, 1, 4 minus 3, 1. So therefore 1 unit. Again y scale 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Okay, yes. So this is the graphical representation of this given situation. Okay, so just you have to represent. No need to find out the solution. Just you have to represent. That's all. Okay. So these students, remember, you can consider here any point. It is not necessary that you have to consider 0 and 7 only. You can consider any point. Okay, but remember the value of y must be integer. Okay, if it is integer, it is easy to plot. So therefore, always try to take a point in such a way that the value of y must be integer. Okay. So this is the solution. We'll see the second question now. The coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. Later she buys another bat and 3 more balls and 3 more balls of the same kind of the same kind for rupees 1300. Represent this situation. Represent this situation. Represent this situation algebraically and geometrically. Okay, yes, this is also same. Geometrically means graphically. Okay, yes. So let's simplify now. Okay, so actually according to this question, the coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls. Okay, the first situation is she buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. Later she buys another bat, 1 bat and 3 more balls, means 3 balls, okay, of the same kind for rupees 1,300. Represent this situation algebraically and geometrically. First you have to represent this situation algebraically and later you have to represent this situation geometrically. Geometrically means graphically. Okay, yes. So solution. So first I will consider, let X be the cost of 1 bat. Okay, let X be the cost of 1 bat I will consider, and Y be the cost of 1 ball. Okay, Y be the cost of 1 ball. Okay, yes. So we will consider the first situation. Buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. Means what it means? How to represent this equation? Okay, 3 bats means 3 into X plus 6 balls. Okay, cost of 1 ball how much? Y. So therefore cost of 6 balls is 6y. Okay, what about the total cost? Total cost is 3,900. 3,900. Okay, yes. Okay, so this is the first equation. Okay, so again another situation we will consider. Later she buys another bat. Another bat means 1 bat. Okay, X plus 3 more balls means 3y equal to, okay, for whatever the cost, 1,300. Okay, 1,300. Okay, another bat means 1 bat plus 3 more ball means 3y equal to 1,300. Okay, yes. So this is equation 2 I consider. Okay, so in the equation 1, can you observe here 3, 6, 3,900. Can I simplify it further? Can I divide this equation by 3 here? Okay, because 3 is common here, so therefore I will divide this equation by 3. Okay, so 3x by 3, 6y by 3, 3,900 by 3. Okay, so 3 and 3 cancelled, so that we will get the x plus 3 ones are 3 twos are, so therefore 2y equal to 3 ones are 3, 3 1,300, so 1,300. So this is equation 1 I will consider. Okay, so therefore here equation 1 and equation 2 represent the algebraic representation of this given situation. Okay, so equation 1 and equation 2 will represent the algebraic representation. Okay, so now we will draw the geometric representation, that means graphical representation. Okay, so students, once again remember, here they did not ask to find out the what is the cost of 1 bat and what is the cost of 1 ball. They did not ask, just you have to represent this geometrically and algebraically. Okay. So now I represent this situation geometrically. Okay. So to represent this geometrically, that means to draw the graph, we need the points, isn't it? So now I will take the points. The first equation is x plus 2y equal to how much? 1300. This is equation number 1. Again, the second equation is about x plus 3y is equal to how much? 1300. Okay. So students, I will not do here elimination method. Elimination method don't want. Okay. So now table. I will take a table. This is x, this is y, and this is points. Again, the same way. This is x, this is y, and this is points. Okay. So now x value. Okay, how to consider the x value? Okay. If suppose x is equal to 0. Okay, let x is equal to 0 and consider. Let x is equal to 0. Okay. Then what about equation number 1? Equation 1 implies, what about equation 1? X plus 2y equal to 1300. In the place of x, I will substitute 0. So 0 plus 2y equal to how much? 1300. So 0 plus 2y is nothing but 2y. So 2y is equal to 1300. So therefore y is equal to how much? 1300 by 2. Okay. So 2 ones are 2. 2 how much are 1300? 2 6 are 12. So that I get y is equal to 650. Okay. So y is equal to 650. Okay. So y value 650. Okay. So now another value you have to consider. Okay. Yes. So if suppose x is equal to 100. Okay. Suppose x is equal to 100. Okay. Then what about the value of y? So let x is equal to 100. Let x is equal to 100. Okay. Now I find out the value of y. Substitute x is equal to 100 in equation number 1. Equation number 1 implies x plus 2y is equal to 1300. In the place of x, substitute this 100. 100 plus 2y is equal to 1300. Shift this 100 to the right hand side. Okay, then you will get 2y is equal to 1300. While this 100 comes to the right hand side, it will become minus 100. So therefore 2y is equal to 1300 minus 100 is equal to how much? 1200. So therefore y is equal to 1200 by 2. So 2 ones are 2. 2 how much are? 6 are 12. So therefore you will get 600. Okay. So if x is equal to 100, then what about the value of y? Y is equal to 600. Okay. So now we will take the points. X value 0, y value 650. So therefore your point is 0, 650. 0, 650. Okay. Next again, x value 0, y value 600. So therefore, x value 100, y value 600. So therefore 100, 600. This is your second point. Okay. So therefore the 2 points, x is equal to 100, y is equal to 600. Okay. Yes. So next in the same way, we will take the points for the equation number 2 here. Okay. So if you take x is equal to 0, then the y value will be fraction you will get. So therefore I will not take x is equal to 0. I will take x is equal to 100. Okay. So let x is equal to 100. Okay. Then what about equation number 2 here? Okay, what about equation 2? X plus 3y is equal to 1300. In the place of x, substitute 100. Okay, so 100 plus 3y is equal to 1300. Shift this 100 to the right hand side, so then you will get 3y is equal to 1300 minus 100. Okay, so therefore 3y is equal to 1300 minus 100 is equal to how much? 1200. So y is equal to 1200 by 3. Okay, so 3 how much? 1200. 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12, so that we will get y is equal to 400, isn't it? So therefore, if x is equal to 100, then what about the value of y? Y is equal to 400. Okay, so another value you have to consider. Okay, so x is equal to, if suppose x is equal to 400, I will consider. Okay, x is equal to 400. You can consider any point. Okay, but I will consider x is equal to 400. Okay, let's see. Let x is equal to 400. Okay, yes. Then what about equation 2 here? Equation 2 implies, what about equation 2? X plus 3y is equal to 1300. In the place of x, substitute this 400. Okay, so 400 plus 3y is equal to 1300. Now shift this 400 to the right hand side, so then we will get 3y is equal to 1300 minus 400. So 1300 minus 400 is equal to how much? 900. So then what about the value of y? Y is equal to 900 by 3. Okay, 900 by 3 how much? 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. So then y is equal to 300. Okay, so therefore y value 300. Okay, yes. So now I'll take the points. X point is 100, y coordinate is 400. So therefore your point is 100, 400. So again the x coordinate is 400, y coordinate is 300. So that your point is 400, 300. Okay. So this is the points. Okay. So now by using these points, I'll plot the graph. This is x, this is O, this is x dash, y, O, y dash. Just look at your x axis. What is the highest point here? Points are like 0, 100, 400 like that, isn't it? So therefore, along the x axis, I will consider 100, 200, 300, 400 like that. Okay. So along the x axis I will consider 100. Instead of taking 1, 2, 3, 4, I will consider here 100, 200, 300, 400 like that. Okay. So along the negative x axis take any 2 points, minus 100, minus 200. Okay. So don't take, if you consider here 100, 200, 300, along the negative x axis you cannot consider minus 1, minus 2, minus 8. You cannot consider. This type of numbers only you have to consider. Minus 100, minus 200, minus 300 like that only you have to consider. Okay. Next we will see on the y axis. So what about the points here on the y axis? 650, 600, 400, 300. So again I will consider on the y axis also 100, 200, 300 only I will consider. Okay. Yes. So this is 100, 200, 1 centimeter, 400, 500, 600, so 700. Okay. Next, negative y-axis, no point, so I will consider any 2 points, minus 100, minus 200. We'll plot the points. First point is about 0, 650. Okay, 0, 0, 650. 650 is on the y-axis. So on the y-axis, 650 means in between 600 and 700. Okay, so the middle line represents 650. Okay, so therefore, what is the coordinate of this point? 0, 650. Remember, 650 will come in between 600 and 700. Middle line. Okay, exact middle line will represent 650. Next, second point, 100, 600. On the x-axis 100, on the y-axis 600. Okay, so on the x-axis 100, on the y-axis 600. Okay, so this point will represent 100, 600. Okay, so now we'll join those points. We'll join those points. Can extend this line. Okay, so what is the equation of this line? The equation of this line is given by x plus 2y is equal to 1300. Okay, yes. So now we represent the second point. Okay, yes. 100, 400. On the x-axis 100, on the y-axis 400. Okay, so on the x-axis 100, yes. On the x-axis 100, on the y-axis 400. Yes. So this is 100, 400. Okay. Next, second point, x-axis 400, y-axis 300. So 400, 300. Okay. So on the x-axis 400, 300. Okay. So we'll join those points now. So now, what is the equation of this line? Equation of this line is given by x plus 3y equal to 1300. Okay, yes. So therefore, what it indicates? Okay, it indicates the geometrical representation of that given situation. Okay. So now I will write down the scale. First I will write the scale. So this is x scale. About the x scale, 1 centimeter is equal to, just look at your x scale, 1 centimeter is equal to how much unit? Okay, 200 minus 100, 100, 300 minus 200, 100, 400 minus 300, 100. So therefore, x scale 1 centimeter is equal to 100 units. Next, what about y scale? Along the y scale, 1 centimeter is equal to, this is your y scale. Y scale 1 centimeter is equal to how much unit? Okay, so again 200 minus 100, 100, 300 minus 200, 100. So therefore 1 centimeter is equal to 100 units. Okay, so therefore this represent the graphical representation of the given situation. Okay, students, you have to draw this graph in graph sheet only. So later you can attach that graph sheet to your notes. Okay.